So this week, last week went as according to plan, but I failed to execute on certain trade ideas, and psychologic psychologically, I had a very bad bad week last week. I just hopped straight into it with this video. Um, I really wasn't happy with my performance last week with trades, but with our trade ideas, I sorry, but with the direction that we anticipate price to go, it was on point. And this video, actually going and start recording all my trades, and whatever I have to do my weekly analysis. Obviously, I feel like that might keep me a bit more comfortable. That will keep me more, um, yeah, hold me to the same expectation that I had on the charts on the pre-market analysis. I feel like that might give me the same, like I have no choice but to enter. That's what I'm really trying to say. So we can see that we did trade off our daily fair value gap that we highlighted on last week video. We used this PDRA as support, and more importantly, we broke this low. All right, but if we pan out and go on the weekly chart on both pairs, on pound and euro, we can see that Q1 was the third and Q2 was the 10th. We took the high, but we failed to make the same high, so we have a SMT. And last week being Q3, which is typically distribution week, we saw that we we continued from what we expected last week from Q2, and we went lower. So Q4 is the continuation or the reversal. I think we still want to go a bit lower, especially on pound, and where euro the draw I would say would be these lows here, because we're already underneath the 50%. So the more likely draw would be on the downside. And well, for dollar, I expect dollar to want to get up here. So that is my real play for dollar, and I expect this daily fair value gap to maybe be if prices to come down, to just be the support. Because if price, well, I expect price to come down into here, because it will line up with given the higher the week on foreign pairs, on the expected normal weekly profile. I need to make some adjustments in here also, because I make up my mind. CAD you gone. I keep the yen pairs, but I'm more focusing on euro and GU. So there's my new filter and NAS. Like that's my main. That's my main asset classes would be NAS. Actually, I could put NAS. Put NAS right there. Actually, no, I'll keep that there. Yeah, it will be NAS and these two. That's my main asset classes. So actually, forget that. So as we can see, I expecting this quarter to continue. We worked off the PDRA. We worked off the daily fair value gap, and we created a second fair value gap. Now, most importantly here, we're between two fair value gaps. We're between a weekly fair value gap, and now we worked off this fair value gap. That is for euro. Sorry, for GU. What made this fair value gap very high probability, and what kind of given me that it want to go lower and maybe tap into this discounted day is, and aim for this daily fair value gap in here, is the respect of this fair value gap. When we reached up to it and we traded down, the fact that we broke this low, I find that very, very, very important. So coming into this week, I would look for structure to want to come back up into this candle here, these wicks in here. So there's a daily fair value gap here created again, Now I would be looking for, so we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, a high, a high, then we broke down. So I would be looking for this low in here as a breaker. Now I would be looking for, I would be expecting a reaction here, because not only are we trading into the 50% of the weekly fair value gap, but I mean we pulling off of it, but I still don't think we completed this move in here, this accumulation in here. So I we trade down to one standard deviation of this accumulation, and the second standard deviation of said accumulation would bring us down into this breaker, this daily breaker in here, and that is what I expect. So I don't think this is the end of the move. I think like until we get down into this update, which was Monday, until we get down into this day in particular, this candle, then I may anticipate a change, a reversal. And put this put yeah, I'll leave that color. So I believe like we want to get down into here. So I feel price would want to open and get back into this particular candle here, because this being the start of last week range, and that would bring it back into the range from Sunday open of last week, because we saw Friday, Thursday was just a continuation lower. Friday we didn't pull back into the range, kind of similar price action of what happened last week. So you see we accumulate inside of here, so I can anticipate that inside of this accumulation in here we would want to get back up, maybe let's say here. I just predict two standard deviations up, back into the range, yeah. This one I could lighten this a bit. Right, I can anticipate there is a weekly weekly put this more to the right. Right, so there's a weekly fair value gap. Good. So I can anticipate price coming down to here and then trading back up into, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have an inverted fair value gap here. 1 4, right? And now overlapping with our daily fair value gap. So I can see like we want to come in here and use the inverted fair value gap. So the confluences for me would be we'll be in some sort of discounted level on the daily ranges when the market opens. Well, we could see from the next chart, but I want to open that chart, too messy. We'll be in some daily range discount, and we could trade back up into a premium of this leg. And when we trade back up into here, if that happens on, let's say Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any New York session, I'll be looking for a short inside of this range. So you see how Friday end, this was Friday ranges in here, and Friday, this was last week's. Alright, price open here, we didn't get back into the range for last week, so I can anticipate we look to pull back into the last week range and then further continue with the leg down. As for As for euro, we traded up into, alright, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday being the high of the week. We created our, so we close, you see, you close the bodies of the candle, close the bodies of the candle closed below here. So we have our breaker structure. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you see Wednesday was the high for pound for CPI, Tuesday was the high for euro, and then we broke lower. We have a small daily fair value gap created underneath these highs, and on you see we have a clear fair value gap here on euro, but we don't have it on pound. So it is our trade ideas. So you know, we didn't really get up to the level, but it was pretty close. So yeah, these are the kind of things that's kind of frustrating when you don't stick to your plan. But I mean, you can't dwell, don't dwell. So I would be looking for a short side of this level here on euro. Here we have equal highs and we have a breaker in there. So no wait, oh okay, I could see. Alright, now I will be more looking for a more deeper pull back into the range before that happened. Euro, we may look, Euro market could move quick. We had to wait and see. We would definitely have to wait and see. If they straight down first and then go up, then we had to see. But because of this consolidation in here, I could see like drop to a smaller time frame here, the reaccumulation inside of here. So I feel like if I'm expecting this to come down and tap here and then go higher. Alright, so the euro. Yeah, I could see euro coming back into antique Friday high. I could see this happening. Let's see something. PM opening is 70.40. Alright, so I could see price wanna get back up into, so we have a high, we have a low, up inside of here. Maybe even take this high. Because structurally, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, failure swing, trade lower, trade up into the bottom here, into this breaker, go lower, trade a fair value gap. Okay, so I could see us, we may wanna tap back in here, high, low, higher, high, broke down, trade back up. Okay, we could tap back this level in here and create a more structurally sound support level. You're a little harder to gauge the structure, but I would look for a short. Oh wait, is that a daily favor? I did not see that. See, smaller time frame. That's what you get for when you look at the smaller time frame. Alright, so you have a daily favor up in here. Yeah, and I'm expecting Friday high to get taken out. I want to see that happen between at least for Wednesday, New York session. Oh yeah, yeah. We have a high, we have a low, we have a failure swing, broke down, trade back up in here, broke lower. Alright, so I can remove this. And I'll put, yeah, I'll put that load there. Yeah. Yeah, that would more line up with what I would anticipate this price action to more likely to do. Accumulation in here, trade up. Yeah, I could see this being more likely. Maybe go up to the, yeah, about there and then break down. Inversion. Yeah, that looking a little bit more structurally what I think price might want to do. Yeah, so this video, as I said, making it with more, not just thought, more technical analysis, and also like these levels I have highlighted, like I have no choice but to react when price do get to these levels, and I feel like videos like this will make me more accountable, and then in turn make me more profitable. Because as I always say, if anybody was watching my videos from before on this channel, if I had stick to every trade idea I had on this channel, I wouldn't even go through all those accounts. You know, I'm not dwelling, but I just the facts and reality of it. But anyways, I shall I will end this video here, and I'll check you guys back next week again for market Sundays. I don't have an actual name for it, but definitely with double back next week. See if the trade ideas pan out. And yeah, we'll take it from there.